Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Diamond Painting and Stitching with Laura, and today we're going to be working on the flower cabin that I've been working on, and it's from Joy Sunday. It's an 11 count and it's 56 by 42 centimeters, so it's not too big. It's big enough, but working down here in the cobblestone. So how's everybody doing? Is everybody having a good Sunday, I hope? Oh, it's a day. It's kind of cloudy today. It's supposed to snow a bit today, but we're not going to get any kind of, accumulation or anything. It just said less than an inch, so it ought to snow about 2 feet. That's the way it goes around here, but there should be some wind following all that, so probably not a whole lot. We'll have to see. Sometimes we get a lot, sometimes not so much. I'm sure they've gotten over 2 feet of snow in the past week in Leadville. They're just up to their necks in snow down there, or up north, south. Yeah, it's north. Jeez. North of us, but they're at 10,000 feet and we're only at 8,000 feet, so that's where all the snow is happening lately. I worked on this last night and got most of this part right in here done, so I thought I'd just start filling in the blanks. But work didn't go too bad. It was a little slow, so it was one of those forever days. I don't know how today will be. We'll see what places are closed or if anybody else is supposed to get snow. I mean, it kind of depends. And I don't believe it's a 3-day weekend again that I know of. Not real sure. But hopefully not. And let's see what else has been happening. Not a whole lot of anything. Just work, 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 work. But I wanted to stitch today. I didn't feel like diamond painting. Been doing that more often than not lately. I've got this bottom part done here. I was going to go work on this, the ones with the little lines, but I thought, well, I'll just work on this part. Got that corner about done. There's maybe a couple colors over there. I haven't been back lately to work on that section. I just been working on the big areas. Well, I call them big. There's some really tiny things, and like confetti. And then there's some bigger parts. And sometimes it's just as easy to work on the big areas. I'll let when I get that all going. But anyway, just felt like stitching. I worked a little bit on his eye is on the sparrow last night. I've got most of the peacock done, but that's about all I've been working on. I'm telling you, it's been like a stitchy couple of months. I haven't felt like doing too much else. And I've been floating from one project to the next. I made my list for my, the new list of, stitch and diamond paintings for my, what do you call it? For my Mystery Wednesday and Saturdays, because we're down to, we got 3 more left. I had to look. So I thought, well, I'll just make up a new list and we'll go from there. What else did I work on? I don't know. I think this was basically all I worked on last night. But I've just been so tired, after I come home from work, for some reason. I don't know, I feel like I got iron poor blood or something. And I've never had iron poor blood. That's my mother's job. She used to have anemia. So I never had bad blood. And I try to eat protein, and sometimes I will even go right off the edge and have some liver. But I eat a lot of spinach, whether it be regular or, like fresh spinach on salads and stuff. I do love spinach. And so I put it in eggs. I've made egg omelets with it. If I have a little ham or bacon, I make an omelet with spinach and bacon or ham. So it's not like I'm not getting my iron. I don't know. I can't seem to get it together to save my soul. Trying to keep it flat, but it's a little hard to stitch and keep it in camera view there. I started making a video with his eyes on the sparrow, but I couldn't see it and work on it and look at the pattern and talk at the same time. It is just a little much for this old girl. I can sit there and follow it, when I'm sitting on the couch, but I don't know. Don't know. Watch some YouTube. Like, don't ask me who. I just go flit from one person to the next and see what they're working on. I can't remember. Darn it. This lady, she's working on Death by Cross Stitch. She keeps me going. But she's doing hers, instead of in one color, she's picking certain things that she's like making in a different color. Not, she has one different color. Does that make any kind of sense? And the rest of it is like the major background color, but it's pretty. It's really pretty. And she's pretty much like 3/4 of the way. Oh, tell me I didn't do this again. I'm having a hell of a day. Maybe I just shouldn't make... Oh, here it is. Jeez. I know. This thing is so busy looking. I can't keep track of this stupid needle and barely see a needle minder. I don't even have one close that I could use. I'm looking at my refrigerator because every once in a while I'll put one up there. But I don't think that's the same color. Oh crap. Now see what they did? Do you see why I'm saying oh crap? Look at that. There's two colors, so I'm after the one with the, what do you call it, the triangle? Didn't notice that before, but the stripe, is the same color as the damn triangle. Whoops, I'm sorry. Sorry. So sorry. So we'll just sew in between here. Try to get these done. Sometimes I'm just sewing along and sew everything the wrong color. But I like how it's turning out. It's really pretty. They call it a flower cabin, but, I'm sorry, it looks like a shed. My daughter has a shed. She hasn't turned it into a potting shed yet. It's not very big. But she had planned to use it as her eBay room to take pictures and stuff like that. But she's got to get the kids to school full time before we even attempt to do that kind of stuff. She also has a small school bus that her husband inherited. He's always inheriting some kind of vehicle that we thought we might put take the what do you call it, the seats out and make and put shelving in to make into our summer eBay place, because she does a lot of that, and he works for a landfill, so he's always dragging something home. And if he's not doing that, he's dragging home a, what do you call it, a vehicle of some kind. Yeah, don't look at my back. I don't want to talk about it. It was a little far to go for the next place I need to put that color. It's all the way up here. So I didn't feel like dragging the thread around. It's kind of fuzzy, but it's nice and soft and it works. I'm happy with this pattern. Like I said, it's from Joy Sunday, so I have no reason to complain yet. And that it seems to be stamped really nice. I haven't had any problems there like I did on the Gather in the Garden mess. So we'll see, but it hasn't been too off, you know, that you couldn't figure it out. That other one, it was like the whole thing was 1/8 of an inch off, and it was just kind of hard to figure out what I was supposed to be stitching. Haven't started anything new. Still going through 1, 2, 3 stitch, and if I see something on somebody's channel, I go, oh, I might like that, or whatever. But I have totally decided I'm going to 16 count Ada for most of my projects from this point on. I'm going to keep, you know, Death by Cross Stitches on 14, and His Eyes on the Sparrow is on 14. But anything else I buy, I'm going to get it in 16 count Ada. And they have some nice colors. I was looking for an opalescent Ada to see if I could find some of that to do for Christmas stuff, and looking through patterns, and I spend hours just going through patterns, looking at stuff, trying to see, you know, how big it is or how small it is, and if it's something I want to do. I don't want to start another big project. I'd like to get some smalls. Not as small as that little spring thing I'm working on, but, you know, maybe somewhere in between, let's call it 5 by 7 and 10 by 10. You know, I mean, that would be pushing it. I want something that's doable and finishable and doesn't have a whole lot going on, and not any specialty stitches that I can't deal with. They really cater to the people that have been doing this for like a million years and know all them specialty stitches and stuff. And it's kind of irritating for the person that's getting back into this and doesn't want to do any specialty stitches. I just want to stitch. You know, I just, there's the leap from just this and a stamped project to counted cross stitch. It's a wide chasm. It's like, are you kidding me? No. And I get things and I think, crap, now I got to learn something new. I don't want to do that. I just want to stitch the pattern. I picked the pattern because I thought it was beautiful. Why can't it be easy? You know, I just don't get it at all. Not whatsoever. So, okay, I have the needle in my hand. So, I don't know. I'm just disheartened. I'm like, are you kidding? Yeah, I realize that people that have been doing this forever probably need some kind of a challenge in their life. But, you know, what about the rest of us? I don't know. I'm at a loss. I'm just at a loss. Okay, let me get a look at this mess here. I think there's about 3, 4. No, let's start there. All right. We're getting there, guys. So, yeah, it's kind of frustrating. And, I mean, I know about what to stay away from, like Mirabilia's or Chatelaines and Glendon Place. So I don't even look in those things. Yes, they're gorgeous. They're absolutely stunning, but ain't happening for this one. I just want to stitch and be able to make things that'll look nice, you know, in the end. And that's enough of a challenge for me. Oops, sorry, I did it again. My bad. So, I don't know. If you know of some designers that you think are good for just straight stitching, then let me know. I would be more than happy to go look them up. Because I'm at a loss. Just a complete loss. Oop. So, no plans for this week. I'm sorry. It's, you know, in between payday, and it's the long payday. I don't know what's going on in that corner, but we're just going to stay away from that corner. You know, just not out to spend any money right until probably not this Monday, but next Monday. So, we will see. And hopefully by then I will have made some kind of decision as to what project I'm purchasing, or, you know, if I've found some small things. I don't know. And I don't want patterns that look like it's something for a 6-year-old to do. I want, you know, sophisticated, not sophisticated, that'd be like the wrong word. Because me and my brain, sophisticated means 9 million different kinds of specialty stitches. And 123 Stitch is pretty good about saying, oh, there's some specialty stitches, or there's not. And I haven't delved that deeply. And they seem to be my outlet, because I can get them there here in the United States. It takes less than a week to get here. I don't have to wait, unlike, you know, diamond paintings and stuff. So, sorry. She's just gonna bark. It's the weekend and people are moving about. So, I don't know. Just kind of having a dilemma this week. Haven't seen too much that kind of jumped out and said, here, do this. And I don't need a whole bunch of Easter crap with bunnies and cute little flowers. No. Cute is not me. I want it to look like an adult thing. Because I have grandkids, but they're not going to be into all this. They like the diamond painting, so we're just going to stick with that. So, we'll see if I come up with any answers, or if anybody's got any ideas. And I don't like terribly primitive, you know, that they're like stick people, or I don't know. Just, I don't mind the Quaker stuff. They're okay. But I don't want to do all Quaker stuff, you know. And there's some of those that, oh God, I want to say Hands Across the Sea. They're just absolutely stunning, and they're so beautiful, and they're like, oh God, you know. I don't know. Some of it scares the hell out of me, but I don't know. So if you got any answers or ideas or suggestions, feel free to comment below. I love it when I get comments. I like that you comment. I mean, I just can't believe the people are asking me questions, and it's still flabbergasting. So, all right. Well, we got all that done. There's one more color. I don't know if you can kind of see the different. Let me see what happens if I turn this off. Oh, yeah, that won't work. It's so gray and cloudy. Sorry. Bright light, bright light. But you can kind of start to see the shades in there. I'm looking for some more thread. I don't Well, I need a little bit, but not much. I just don't want to put this thread down, or needle down. Here, I'll just thread it onto this color. And then I won't lose it. Seriously, could I hit the camera anymore? Man. Note to self, find a new arm over here that I can hold my camera on. A camera arm. One that's pretty stable. Okay. We are just going to put that right in there. Alright, guys. Well, I think that's going to be... Sorry for the reach. Let me turn it over. I was trying to get it folded down so you could see what I've gotten done. Got all that done. Like I said, there's 2 or 3 colors, and then I'll have this whole section right in there done. Let me see if I'm... Whoops, went the wrong way. I guess it's just too close. Alright. Well, thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. And that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a good rest of your day. God bless. Bye-bye.